your assets needs to be changed in different dimension and you use Premiere Pro, then this video will be right fit for you, because I'm going to show you how you can edit your Premiere Pro sequence to a different dimension without, starting from scratch. So if you are interested in that, then stay tuned, because I'm going to show you how. Without further ado, 1, 2, 3. So I grabbed this template from Envato. I actually already changed the elements to match to our branding. And this is already good for a podcast thing. I just need to come up with a different sizes that we can use, not just for YouTube and for a podcast, but we can also use it for our social media, like for TikTok and for Instagram. So I need to come up with a portrait version of this landscape aspect ratio. So how you can come up with a different aspect ratio. So basically you need to come up with 2 sequences. Now I'm going to duplicate this landscape sequence. Actually, I can rename this one as this one. Instead of final, I can come up with a final landscape. Okay. And then I can also duplicate this and put it on the edit folder. Really love to put everything and organize all the files by folder. So I'm gonna rename this again to portrait landscape. Okay, and then we will close this one because currently we are viewing the landscape. So this is the timeline. So I'm gonna remove that, close, and we will open the portrait. So right now it's still landscape because we haven't done changes yet. So what I'm going to do is right click and then click the sequence settings. So on the sequence area, you just need to replace it to 1080 by 920 so it looks vertical. So if I click OK there, this one is already portrait mode, and you also need to double check the animations of the assets, because sometimes, like for example here, I believe I have this animation, something like that, and it looks really weird because here I actually made the changes already, but if I play that, I move it over to the middle, and put all the elements and the assets in the middle versus on putting it in side by side, and it doesn't make sense for you to put in a direction effect. So make sure to double check that and remove it if it's not necessary in your animation. If it makes your animation look super busy, then you need to remove that keyframes there. You can, I already done the keyframes removing in here, and it's not part of this video, so I'll create a separate tutorial of that if you want me to come up with the keyframes tutorial about Premiere Pro. And again, I hope this helps, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to message me or comment down below.